What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel Dexter Resurrection, Season 1, Episode number 5. And wow, what an episode that was.
Yeah, it was.
We met Peter Dinklage's character, who is the organizer of all of this.
Yes.
Prater, so good. I mean, just trying to even get into the mindset of this dude, it's just wow. He showed Dexter his trophy room, which was next level crazy shit.
Yes.
Just the idea that he has all of these serial killer artifacts. He's got the fridge from Dahmer. He's got the clown suit from Gacy. And then he starts going down the road a little bit. And then you hear Trinity Killer stuff is there. And then you see the blood slides from Dexter, the Bay Harbor Butcher, who is Dokes. And then you saw the ice truck killer rack where Dexter killed his brother. Which, I mean, that gave me the weird, creepy nostalgia vibes of holy shit. You never thought you would ever see this kind of stuff again.
No!
And Prater has somehow gotten resources and these contacts that have access to this stuff. What
does that contact list look like?
So insane.
Good Lord.
And just watching even Dexter react to seeing the blood slides and him getting really uncomfortable and then that really awkward smile and laugh. It's oh, hey, yeah, wow, cool.
But also I think he was excited to see it.
Yeah, I absolutely think that. And one really interesting element of this, I'm wondering if at any point he's going to reveal himself to be who he truly is. I mean, if he feels like there's enough trust in this room that he could say something like that and still feel safe, I'm wondering if he's hey, by the way, those are my artifacts. Dokes isn't really the killer. I'm the Bay Harbor Butcher.
I think that would be so far-fetched. They would feel like it was so far-fetched. They'd be you're a liar.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just pretty wild. I mean, he would have all the information to literally lay it all out there as the facts. So I'm just wondering if that's something that's possible, because that would be really interesting. But the big wild card of that, obviously, is that he's a vigilante killer. He kills other killers.
Yeah, there's that.
The idea that Prater hosts these dinner parties where there's serial killers, and that would be a little bit of a conflict of interest, I feel like.
Yeah.
Having someone like Dexter, the Bay Harbor Butcher, be part of this, because his whole MO is to kill other killers. So, crazy. Which he's already done. The tattoo collector, lol.
Yeah, wait till Prater finds out about that one.
I guess that's rule number 1, is that you don't mess with anyone within the group. And he's already broken that rule. Dexter has gone and lol, I totally drew a blank on his name, Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah.
We know him as Doogie Howser from way back in the day.
Aging us.
Yeah, for sure. But this dude, phenomenal job in this role. Everyone, phenomenal job in these roles.
He's just a amazing actor just in general.
Yeah.
He's done many great things.
Absolutely. And just, he was super creepy, and he already had a target. He made a presentation hey, this is going to be my next hit. This dog tattoo on this woman who lost her dog. And he went and had a drink with Dexter, and Lowell's yeah, she's got a really high pain tolerance. She's gonna be done soon. Tonight's the night. And Dexter's well, shit, I gotta get into gear as well. And just watching the two of them essentially get into their modes was really weird. Just because they talked about the urge, and everyone kind of has a different name for that desire to kill. And just watching both of them kind of get in their game mode was kind of bizarre and creepy and weird as shit.
Yeah.
And damn.
The show really makes you feel a lot of things.
Of course.
This not natural.
We're rooting for Dexter Morgan, who's responsible for the death of a lot of people.
Yeah.
And as a result of his actions, a lot of innocent people have died as a result too. So yeah, it definitely blurs the lines of morality. But again, this is a television show. This isn't real life, so it's fine. But just this cast of people is amazing. Kristen Ritter from Jessica Jones. She was also in Breaking Bad.
Yes, she was.
She's also a very interesting character because Dexter was getting all giddy about her, the conversations that they were having. Because,
she's very attractive.
Well, not even just, I don't even think it's just that. I think it's just the common interest.
Yeah.
And the idea that she has a code. Because she has a very specific target. Lowell goes after tattoos. She goes after sexual predators. And Dexter's she has a code? it's like, oh my God, like he really enjoyed that because again, Dexter doesn't get to be around like-minded people very often. I mean, it usually ends up going south anyways, but
For that person.
I think, yeah, I think it's going to be really interesting because considering what Harrison's going through, I'm wondering if this is a way to somehow pin this murder on her because Mia, that's who she attacks and that's who Harrison killed. So
I didn't even think of that.
I mentioned that in the last episode. You didn't remember me saying that?
No.
I feel like that's an easy way for Dexter because the episode ends with Harrison essentially in this mindset that he's going to turn himself in because Batista.
and then Dexter comes in.
Yeah, Batista was like pressing him hard on some stuff. And so he was going to call the detective that was on the case. And then he ended up walking to the police department and Dexter shows up. He's like, nah, don't do that. So he made himself known, which is going to be really interesting to see how Harrison deals with this. But I think that was the moment. Like Harrison is going through it. You can't get caught. That's rule number one. And Dexter showing up in that moment, I think, is really big. I'm wondering because regardless of how much Dexter might like Mia, whether it's like a like-minded thing, an attractive thing, whatever, the idea of being able to protect his son once he finds out all the information of who he killed and the idea that kitchen door is left open,
That's true.
it'd be easy entrance for what they call her Lady Vengeance.
Yeah.
It'd be easy for Lady Vengeance to go in there and accomplish this kill.
Well, and especially if she uses like the back elevators and stuff, like, you
100%.
would never even know that she was there.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if that's where the story's going. And I think it would make a lot of sense. I think it would kind of break Dexter's heart because, again, I think he likes her just for more than just physical attraction. I think just the connection of the whole code. It's like, it's not like Lowell, who's like, oh, that's a cool tattoo. I'm going to kill this person because I want it. Or this ponytail killer guy, like, holy shit. Like, these people are wacky, and like the idea that someone else has a code, he's clearly got like a connection with her. So it's going to be an interesting situation to see where this goes. But I'm fascinated to see at any point if there's an opportunity for Dexter to make himself known. Because again, like, he's not Red. He's not the dark passenger who's decapitating people. That's not who he is. And
Just for funsies, no.
it was really interesting too when Lowell was on the table and he was kind of like really calm and chill, realizing like, oh, this is Red, this is the dark passenger dude. When he revealed that he's Dexter Morgan and that's not who he was, he got freaked out and he screamed. And then Dexter did his thing. So the idea of that, I just think it's really fascinating, and seeing where all of this other story goes. I'm glad that he made himself known to Harrison. I'm wondering what this is going to look like now because Batista's like,
he's on it.
this is his mission now. Mm-hmm. He's retired and this is his priority. So very curious to see how they handle the death of Lowell within Prater's like group. And how that goes. So crazy stuff. Amazing episode. Been saying this since the beginning. It definitely gives you those Dexter original OG vibes.
Absolutely.
So
100%.
Ready for this one?
Yes.
Let's go.
Harrison, don't. Dad? You're dead. I know, this is a lot to process. How the fuck are you here? How did you find me? I promise I'll answer all your questions.
It's intense. Murder. Horny. Okay.
You stalking me?
Yeah. I mean, kind of.
How the fuck are you alive? Good question.
Yeah, about that.
The ice cold weather slowed my heart rate and I didn't bleed out, but I was in a coma for 10 weeks. The doctor said, "You're like a goddamn horror movie villain."
True.
Why aren't you in jail? Logan shot at me. I was unarmed. Even she determined it was self-defense. You have no idea what that day in the woods did to me.
Same, bud. Same.
I made you shoot me. I told you to take the safety off. I even pointed at my heart. I shouldn't have done that to you. That shit's been stuck in my head. I know about Ryan Foster. That's how I tracked you down. The body chopped up into 9 parts. The bags, just how I taught you. When I was in college, there was this frat guy, a lot like Ryan. He tried to assault your Aunt Deb. Get the fuck out of here! And if she hadn't stopped me, I would have done the same thing you did. So trust me, I get it. I was just like you.
A murderer. I don't think Harrison wants to do it again, though.
I'm in hell. I have nightmares about killing Ryan. I see his face everywhere. I can't carry this guilt, and that's why I went to turn myself in.
Maybe we're not as alike as I thought.
Yeah, he's not. He does not have that.
If you weren't you, I never would have killed Ryan.
Ouchie.
There's more to who you are than your worst moment.
Is that what you told yourself when Mom was murdered? How about Aunt Deb, Captain LaGuardia?
What are you talking about?
Batista. You're not the only one who tracked me down.
Looks like I'm officially Batista's white whale.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Batista doesn't have anything. I talked to him like a week ago in Iron Lake.
This is so wild.
That means he let me think you were dead.
Yup. Tried to trick you.
Batista was just trying to manipulate you.
Maybe. That doesn't mean everything he said was a lie.
Smart kid.
Let me take that. Let me carry it for you.
Oh, Dexter can now plant that on Mia.
Oh, I didn't think about that either. Stop!
So you want to grab a bite?
After that conversation, you want to go get some food, bud?
What makes you think I even want you in my life?
Ouch.
It's gonna take more than just a conversation, Dex.
What am I supposed to do?
I don't know.
Be patient. Just don't let him do anything stupid. I think that's what you gotta do.
Believe it or not, I spent most of my teenage years in that foster home. I paid off the mortgage of my foster family's home after I made my first million. Since then, I've paid off the mortgage of every family who's ever adopted a child from that home.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, God.
You called at 9:03 a.m.
I changed my mind.
I feel that this conversation is more effective in person. What is your current location? Home? Work? I suppose those are the same.
Rude.
Remind me, your boss does not know that you live at the hotel.
That was a threat.
I could stop by the precinct this afternoon.
That was... She threw some shade right there.
Yeah.
I didn't think I'd hear from you.
I want to make it up to you.
They're doing Swan Lake at Lincoln Center. You want to go?
That sounds terrible. Swan Lake is the ballet that you go to when you want to take a nap, with 2,000 other people also taking naps.
Oh, all right. Didn't know that.
What else you got?
All of those countless nights at the bowling alley
Oh, yeah.
are about to finally pay off.
The bowling team.
You're a better bowler than you are a runner, but that's not the highest bar.
Excuse me, did you forget I have another throw?
Did you forget that the 7-10 split is the hardest shot in bowling?
Maybe for lesser men.
Is he gonna nail this?
Dude, you better now with that talk. Yes! What the fu- Whatever.
No, the only way you can beat me is if you bowl a strike. No pressure.
Whatever! Okay.
Well, I'm just glad I met someone else who likes bowling. I don't have a relationship with my sister or my mother.
Because of what happened.
Hazel never got over the feeling that I abandoned her.
That sucks.
I left her alone with our mom's boyfriend, and after I handled that situation, I could never tell her the truth.
It's tough.
It sucks when you can't be honest about who you are with the people you're closest to.
Yeah, about that.
Is that the appeal of Prater's group for you? People who see the world the same way?
It's about the money.
Those guys are fine. Except Lowell, he's a dick.
Was a dick.
They're really cute together, but also...
Shauna just looked so upset by what happened with Ryan. I wanted to apologize. That's why I called, to get her number. I felt so guilty when I...
Guilty. That is an interesting word choice.
Stop talking!
Could you just give me your phone number?
We do not give out victims' personal information, especially not to a potential suspect.
I'm still a suspect? Am I allowed to leave?
You are not under arrest. Yet.
Oh, God.
Oh, man. I would have been like, I just butt dialed you on accident. I didn't actually mean to call. That was an accident.
So this is your gala's 10th year, benefiting the New York City Police Foundation.
My support comes from a deeply personal place. When I was a young boy, both my parents were killed by a drunk driver. And if it hadn't been for those brave officers, it was a formative time in my life.
Do we find out that this is all bullshit or something?
A philanthropist, self-made billionaire, orphan. Leon Prater, who are you?
Such a deep question.
Right? Loaded question.
I heard about this new wine bar. You want to check it out tonight?
Yeah, I'd love that.
Have you ever considered a menage a trois?
Oh my.
I'm talking about collaborating on a kill. 2 against 1.
Oh God. How do we pull this off? So she wants to kill for funsies.
Lady Vengeance and the Bay Harbor Butcher. Kind of has a nice ring to it. There's got to be something wrong with her if she wants to kill with a sicko who saws rideshare drivers' heads off.
There's something wrong with both of us.
Yeah.
Maybe she does have a problem with it, which is why she asked me to join one of her kills.
Or maybe I'll tell Mia who I really am.
She'll tell Prater you're the Bay Harbor Butcher. And you wind up on your brother's exsanguination table.
Yeah. Dude, Harry's got some jokes this season.
He does.
Let's get you inside. Come on. She had a fall on the front stoop.
I am fine. I tripped over that sidewalk crack you keep promising to fix. Radiation did nothing but make me nauseous.
Falling and breaking your neck will feel a lot worse than nausea.
He's got points.
Lucky to have each other.
But it does not change God's plan. Blessing needs to make his peace with that.
Whoa.
I am 84 years old. I have looked in the face of good and evil. I want to be in the house where I raised my family, where I welcome friends to eat my food and hear my stories.
You don't want to die alone.
Exactly.
It's tough.
Honey, how's your day?
You know that student I told you about? She finally read a book in front of the whole class. Big step for that shy little 3rd grader.
She's around kids.
She's a 3rd grade teacher. Wow. Oh, shit.
Sorry, lol. Some things just don't fit. I'm gonna need a bigger box. Not an inch of free space. Joy's hiding spot. For her weed. It's no secret vault, but it'll do.
Hiding something somewhere that another person knows exists.
Yep.
I don't need to live my life surrounded by people who know me, but one would be nice.
What do you want?
Can we meet up just for a bit?
No, I've got too much shit going on, like the fucking Ryan Foster investigation.
Well, what can I do to help?
Nothing.
There's gotta be something a father can do to help his son.
He's gonna find a way 100% to frame Mia.
Or to fix it, or kill the investigator.
She doesn't fit the code.
Yeah, but...
Mia fits the code.
I think I'm getting blueberry.
Close. Blackberry. What else?
She's gonna turn him into a wino.
Tasting notes don't have to be literal. Just close your eyes and think about what it makes you feel.
I don't like this stuff. I'm like, just drink it. If it tastes good, just drink it.
It reminds me of Miami.
Have you spent a lot of time in Miami?
I grew up there.
I thought for sure you were one of those stubborn New Yorkers who spent their whole lives within 5 city blocks. What else have you been hiding?
Everything. I'm not vegan. Give me a steak.
I understand why you asked me to join you. There's probably a lot of how the dark passenger does things that makes you hesitant, especially since you clearly have a type. I do too.
Whatever it is, it's okay. Fun to try it your way.
Seems like kind of a small target to find a rideshare driver who's also a sexual predator.
Any driver will do.
Oh, God.
You only kill sexual predators. What about the story you told me about your mom's boyfriend?
It started out that way. He was my origin story.
Uh-oh.
And then the next few times, I targeted men like him because I wanted to create the rush of my first kill.
This is gonna shift Dexter's opinion of her.
I just enjoy killing.
Oh, God.
You know what really annoys me? That society doesn't think that a woman could possibly just enjoy murder. She has to be some crusader, a victim who fights back.
So your trophies, those men you killed, are innocent?
I mean, define innocent.
Oh, shit.
The media still labeled most of them predators, but the truth is, I'm the predator.
The music is so good. She's so good.
Are you sure everything is okay?
Everything is the opposite of okay.
Everything's great.
Then let's do one of yours tonight.
Tonight?
Yes, why not? Let's be spontaneous.
Girl?
Do you have everything you need?
I have a kill kit in my car.
Ooh, a kill kit. I just bring my victims back to my place. I'll get the check and you run out to your car.
He has reason now to set her up.
Yeah.
Because at first I thought he'd be like torn because of the code and liking her and then realizing that it's not the case at all.
Hate to say I told you so.
Huh.
What did you expect, Dex? There's no one else in the world like you. It's a compliment. Mia was never the answer. Harrison is.
Thanks, Dad. I'll take it from here.
Is this really gonna happen? Is he gonna frame her?
This would be romantic, if not for my date's enthusiasm over watching me decapitate someone.
We should find a quieter street, one with fewer witnesses.
Why? There are tons of rideshare drivers here. Hi!
Trina?
That's me.
Sorry, ours is an SUV. First of all, you don't have a hoodie like mine. Your face could wind up on camera.
Well, then you should have said something earlier. I'm thinking you're having a bad case of performance anxiety.
I'm used to operating alone.
So am I, but at least I'm open to new experiences.
Are we having our first fight?
You're allowed to change your mind, but you got me all murder horny, so I'm gonna go and do my thing. Guess I'll see you at Prater's.
Rude. Okay, now she's a biatch.
This is not how I wanted the night to end.
It's already going to be suspicious when one of Prater's dinner guests disappears right after the new guy shows up.
Yeah.
But two,
A bit much.
when Harry's right, he's right.
Got to go the other route because she talked about people don't get invited back. They get arrested. She mentioned that specifically.
Rye, neat. He'll have one too.
Can totally buy you a drink here.
Drinks are on me. Whatever happens the rest of the night is on you.
Oh, God.
I had hoped the night would end with me in Mia's apartment, but I didn't know I'd be breaking in.
Hopefully she doesn't have cameras.
And another trophy for her jewelry box.
Lose the clothes, and I'll get us drinks.
He's like, hell yeah, girl, hell yeah.
Wine okay?
I'm not really a vino guy.
Oh, shit.
That is why you have to die.
Damn, it's a strong-ass bottle.
There's a guy screaming next door. I think some chick's trying to murder him. I heard her call herself Lady Vengeance or some shit. You gotta send help.
His fucking New York accent.
Hurry!
Help is on the way. What is your phone number?
Oh, shit, girl.
She goes, okay, yeah, she does a whole presentation.
I feel like this is just gonna get being like, oh no, we were just role playing.
Once the lie burns holes through your corneas, you won't be able to see what I'm about to do to you.
Damn, girl. What the fuck is that?
Just in time, New York's finest.
Damn.
Boom.
Ryan Foster, serial
God.
rapist. You are now a victim of Lady Vengeance.
Yup. Wow. Nailed it.
Even if I can't be in my son's life, at least I can make sure he has a life.
Damn.
Hotel Victims Watch.
Yes, it is.
Chalk up another one of Lady Vengeance. We've already been able to link several of these trinkets to unsuspected Vicks.
That's $10. This is oxidized bleach.
Wow.
Yeah, he planted that.
Wow. Yeah.
Well, this is a great place for a dinner party. I can only imagine the guests you have had up here.
I found where Mia's being held, but there's a problem. I can't get to her, and the feds could move her at any moment.
I hired you to make problems go away. Did I make a mistake?
The one interesting aspect of this is like they're gonna question her on the dude's death, and she's gonna be like, "Who? What?"
Yeah.
But it's like, do you believe a serial killer denying one kill when?
If they admit to everything else, I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Mr. Foster, the victim of last week's murder at the Empire Hotel, was killed by Mia LaPierre.
The fuck?
Yeah, Angel, you got it wrong. So wrong. You don't even know. Oh, God. Now Angel's gonna feel like completely crazy.
They arrested Ryan Foster's killer. It was a fucking serial killer. Lady Vengeance.
How do they know it was her?
Looks like one of Ryan's things was at her place, along with all this other stuff she kept from she's murdered.
Was it you?
Oh, shit.
Sorry if I overstepped your boundaries.
Can I come in?
Of course.
Batista's gonna know. It was Dexter's method.
Ah, the French press. We know the French press. He just loves French press coffee.
So should I go first, or?
Having a serial killer arrested doesn't sound like you.
Yeah, no shit.
Anything to protect my child.
I mean, we never want our children to struggle. Oh my God.
When you were born, I was scared to death. I didn't know how to have a family and still be me. Trinity seemed like a devoted husband and father. Thought I could learn from him. After I killed him, came home and discovered he'd already killed your mom.
That was so insane.
It was. It was such a wild part of the series.
Never forget that moment.
What's to stop innocent people from dying again because of you?
Hoping the difference can be having you in my life.
But I'm not like you.
I don't want you to be. Harrison, that you almost turned yourself in to the cops proves you have a goodness, a humanity that I never will. I promise I won't try to mold you in my image ever again. I'm sorry.
Wow. And I'm sorry. Taking accountability, apologizing for your part in that. Wow. Growth.
Harrison, I have so many reasons to kill.
Except for killing.
Yeah.
Except for that. You know, you get it.
But you're my reason to live.
Oh my God. Oh, so nice. Somebody's been to therapy. Damn.
You're all I have too.
You did good.
Aw. Look, there's Grandpa.
Yeah.
I talked to him.
Oh, what is this gonna be?
Guard said I'd be talking to a lawyer. I didn't know you went to law school. What are you doing here?
Kill you? Clean up messes?
Look, I fucked up. I know the game. I'm not gonna ask for help. That's what you're worried about. I'm certainly not gonna do anything stupid, like ask for money or make threats.
We'll make sure that your time here is as comfortable and short as possible.
Is he gonna kill her? She gonna kill her?
I don't think she can in this moment.
Well, no,
I think
but
that
like,
would be pretty obvious.
But I think, no, but like the whole, like, your time is comfortable and short, meaning like,
I'm sure
I'm not risking you being here and getting so upset that you eventually do start making threats.
I think that they have connections in prison.
To get her taken care of?
Yes, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying.
I mean, just Prater's obviously got so much money and so much pull and influence.
Well, I mean,
and
especially with
connections.
officers, he donates to them.
Right. So I fully believe the idea of like making it comfortable and short means that we'll take care of you while you're in there. That's absolutely the vibe I'm getting from that message. And the idea that she wanted to like see her eye to eye for proof, interesting.
Yeah.
Like, she didn't deny it either. Like, she was like, I fucked up, like, damn, I thought the first things out of her mouth were like, yeah, I was going to kill that guy, but I didn't kill that other dude that they're talking about. I don't know how this is going to play into it.
I feel like you would keep track of like who you killed and like, and like, what trophies you took.
Yeah.
I don't know. Or maybe does she want to take credit for it and be like, yeah, I fucking killed him.
It's possible. That's very possible, especially if he's being promoted as a serial sexual abuser. Like, it fits. I mean, she revealed that she doesn't have a code. So maybe, but at the same time, she might be like, nah, I don't want to be labeled, because she doesn't want to be labeled as that.
No.
She doesn't want any of those labels or any of the things that the media like portray her to be.
With the whole
But
being Lady Vengeance.
this whole thing is really interesting now just because of the investigator is going to talk to her, I would imagine, at some point, unless they get her taken out before that happens. And
that would be interesting.
it would just, because of what we know about the way this woman does her investigations, she sees things, she reads people, she understands things that other people can't see. I think she might be able to like read through her lie. I don't know. But again, it would require her even getting enough time to like meet with that investigator. I feel like this is going to be taken care of as quickly as possible, because Prater was like, handle it now.
Mm-hmm.
So, holy shit.
Very interesting. But I love the whole plant evidence, all that stuff. That was fantastic.
Yeah, very well done. Obviously, like, the way Mia was pressing him about, like, no, let's go do the kill now. Let's do it now. Like, it's like, yo, dude, this is a big deal. I do this by myself.
I don't want to get caught, biatch. Yeah. And you don't have the hoodie.
Yeah.
You need a hoodie.
So, like, I love that she was like, oh, you're just a tease. Because it's like, oh, we're gonna, like, you got us all excited about doing this, and then you back out of it. So, I think
he didn't give consent, okay? He didn't give consent. He withdrew his consent, which you're allowed to do.
This is just going to be really interesting to see where this goes, because a lot of things are running through my mind about the idea of, like, Mia being like, oh, he set me up, Red planted this on me, but, like, she wouldn't have any idea of where the watch came from, but he was the last person in her place. So,
oh, I didn't even think about the other day.
Like, she doesn't invite people over unless she kills them.
Yeah.
So the fact that Dexter Red was invited to her place and then abruptly left, that would be a red flag if the next night you're getting busted for murdering someone after you just had a date with dude. So I don't know if she's going to come to that conclusion. Like, that's the kind of stuff that was racing through my brain, that she would be able to, like, pinpoint, like, yeah, no one else was in my house. Where the fuck would this watch come from?
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
So I think there's, like, a lot of moments that it's like, how would investigators react to a serial killer with a lot of kills under their belt denying a kill? If, like you said it, like, if she's like, yeah, I killed all these other people, but that Ryan Foster guy, that wasn't mine. How do you respond? Like, they would have no reason to lie about that.
Yeah, I don't know. Because if they're more than willing to admit to many others.
And there were a bunch of trophies in that jewelry box.
In history, many serial killers have admitted to some, but not all, for some weird reason, even though they want that notoriety of, like, I did all this.
Yeah.
It's me.
So
fucking gross.
That aspect of it is interesting, because does she take credit for it? Does she deny it? I mean, Batista's gonna come out and be like, this has Bay Harbor Butcher written all over it. It wasn't this Mia Lady Vengeance woman. It was this Dexter Morgan dude who actually has hundreds of bodies and proof to back it up. So I think Batista's involvement in this is going to be really interesting. But again, it would require Mia to be like, no, I didn't kill that guy. I killed everyone else in my trophy case. But this dude, no, wasn't me. And then Batista go to the investigator and be like, it wasn't her. It was him. And then that kind of leads you down that rabbit hole, I feel like, and keeps the case open just enough to investigate and maybe talk to more people. The idea of the bags being knotted the certain way is still something that I've thought about.
Yes, I think about that every single time we watch the show.
Because there's going to be a lot of proof to support the idea that it wasn't Mia.
Right.
The chopping up the body into the pieces, the bags being tied a certain way, the way that the place was left spotless. She kills everybody in her apartment or her house or wherever she's living. It doesn't happen on the spot like that. And to our knowledge, there is no report of her chopping bodies up in pieces and putting them in bags. So
like, why would she change her MO?
And leave them out on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot of interesting questions to ask about this. And seeing how she handles it is going to be really interesting. Because, again, she could just play the killer and be like, yeah, I killed everybody. It's all mine. Or she could just be like, yeah, all these people are mine. That dude was not, and I was absolutely going to kill the guy in my apartment when you guys showed up.
Absolutely.
Like, she could do all that.
Yeah.
And then having Batista essentially, like, keep it going with the Bay Harbor Butcher thing, I think is going to make for a really interesting story down the road and where this goes and how this plays out. I'm really happy that Harrison and Dexter had their conversation.
Same.
And the idea that we could all acknowledge that Harrison might have some of those Dexter traits. He doesn't have all of them.
No. And he feels guilt and he has humanity and he has a conscience.
Right. He's not actually cut out for the aftermath of what happens. It's like, yeah, maybe he wanted to kill Ryan in that moment because of what he did and protecting her and him being a bad dude. But the aftermath, regardless of who you killed, it was eating at him. He was having nightmares. He couldn't sleep. And you could tell that he was visibly affected by it. The impact on him was massive. And Dexter's like, yeah, like that just shows that you're not me.
Yeah.
So like I really appreciate that conversation. I thought that was really good. And the fact that Dexter overstepped his boundaries and framed Mia, I thought like it needed to happen. So I don't know if it's going to keep this investigator off of his back because again, I think Batista's going to play a really big role in this. But we'll see where it goes.
Yep.
Really well done. Super interesting. I'm wondering what the next Praetor meeting is going to look like between Lowell being killed and Mia getting arrested.
Yeah, it's going to not look great.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how he handles that.
Yeah.
So until the next one.
Yep.
Any other thoughts?
Nope.
All right, y'all. You guys leave all your comments down below. We'll see you later for the next one. Have a good one. Bye.